Hey y'all, welcome back. So I have been thinking in the spirit of letting go of things. I don't know when this is going to come out, but I mentioned at the end of my last video, or the last video that I recorded, that I had let go of so many pens, and I'm planning to probably film like a full collection. But I'm also like really ready to just clean out all of my office stuff. I've got a piece of furniture. That I'm wanting to get into my place that is an old card catalog that came from a church library that closed. And I have a spot, like I know where I want it to go. I don't know what I'm going to put in it exactly yet, but it's so cool. It's on legs. Like it's not a countertop one, it actually has legs. So, like, I can store some things underneath it um, and then use the top. But what's going to go inside, I'm not really sure. But I know that when I get that, I'm going to want, to have things tidy at my whole desk area. So, today I'm going to start with tape. Um, I'm not sure yet if this is going to be a whole video by itself or if I'll maybe save this footage and like add on another category. If you hear thunder outside, or rain, it is raining and thundering. Um, so I've been through my inks. I've been through my pens on multiple rounds, my fountain pens. One category eventually will be regular pens, non fountain pens, markers, highlighters, things like that. But for now, let's start with tape. So I'm going to put up a picture. This is what like my tape storage situation looks like on the top of my desk while I pull these down. I'll let you see that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 little drawers, like they're in these little cubes of tape. And then I have some more that's in a bag. It's not all washi tape. I'm not separating out the different types. And I have this anyway, I have some different types. And I just want to take some time and kind of go through them and get rid of a bunch. Because if I'm honest, I don't use tape. Like, I don't use a lot of washi tape. There's some different tape that I use, which you will see. But yeah, not a ton of washi tape. So here are 5 containers. We'll start with this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with what I don't keep. I may pass it along to my mom and let her share with her students at school or something. But I've got a couple little containers I can just put the ones I'm not keeping in. And then at the end, I'm hoping that I can kind of reorganize a little bit. So let's just start. I'm just going to kind of go randomly. So I have, actually, you know what? I might spend a minute and kind of like organize these into categories and then I'll come back to you. So hold on a minute. Okay, so about 10 minutes later, here is where we currently stand. This is not really sorted well. I felt like I was doing a good job, and then I was like, this looks just like chaos. But we're just gonna kind of jump in here. So I'll go ahead and tell you, like, I don't use washi tape much. I think I said that right at the beginning. I occasionally will get kind of in a uh, pattern of like using it in my journal, and I just kind of will put a strip at the top and a strip at the bottom. I'm not really good at like matching them together, except for a couple that I sort of have paired together. I just want it to be really easy, and I just like will put a little bit here and a little bit there, kind of like put a little piece in the top corner and in the bottom corner, or kind of make it feel artsy. But I'm not like a super creative person when it comes to using tape. And I don't do like junk journaling or anything where you would use it a lot. So that's why I just don't need all this. It's a lot. So I'm going to start right here. I have these 4 Esterbrook washi tapes that came from their Gold Rush collection. They all came together, and I think they were a freebie with the pen, and I think I had the purple and gold pen, and I don't know even how long I had it because I sold it, but I don't need these. I have not reached for them. I like that they're fountain pen themed, like it's not a problem. I don't reach for them, so I'm gonna let them go. This is an Ancora, like, which is a shop, a Japanese pen shop. I bought a couple of pens from there. I only have one of those pens left, but obviously they sent me a little pen and ink washi. And you know what? I might hang on to this one. I've emptied out 6 of my 10 containers, and then these 4 that are here are sort of categorized. So we'll get to those in a minute. But I need to make a keep pile. Okay, next I have these 3 glittery Scotch brand tapes. It looks like actually my doggy chewed on this one a little bit, but I think I just kept it because the tape was like still pretty okay. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it just needs to go in the trash. I don't know. Maybe I'll offer it up. And then there's this blue and the gold glitter. They don't really work well like in a journal because they're, well, I mean, for some people's journals. I'm not going to use these in my journal because they're so thick. They are really pretty. Like, I feel like I should use this for like Christmas presents. But then I always just use my regular Scotch tape. I just got these because they were so pretty, you know, but I can't say that I've ever used them on anything. So maybe I'll share these with somebody who will get more use out of them. I have these 3 tapes. I think this gold one came with these as well. Was there another one? They were from Emily Lay, like the simplified planner lady. From this is their colors. And I really like these tapes. I think the problem is they're kind of losing some of their sticky. Was it this one? I think I kept trying to use it and it would like tear, you know, and then it would like tear crooked because it was like just not pulling up the way it's supposed to. Now it seems like it's doing okay. I don't know. I'm in the bubble now because now that it feels like maybe it's okay. Am I remembering the wrong tape? I don't know. I'm putting these to the side. Putting these to the side. I have these 3 little fruit tapes. I think these were a freebie that I picked up somewhere. Have never used them. They are very cute, but have never used them. I don't think. Little peach one, or maybe somebody sent these to me. I've never used them. They're very cute, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Like, I don't see myself reaching for, I don't know, the peaches. Like, I'm ginger peachy. It's cute. Okay, this is my problem. Everything is cute. And, you know, like I build up in my mind how I'm going to use these things, and then I just don't. So I'm going to let these go. It's fine. This is a Scotch brand tape. Like, these were the very first, this was one of the very first washi tapes I ever bought. I remember like seeing washi tape, and then Scotch came out with this. Like, I saw it online, and then Scotch came out with this little collection. This one, like, I don't love it. It's cute, but it's not me. I don't feel like, so I'm gonna let that go. I have one little black tape. This feels useful, you know, like also a Scotch tape. I don't know. That kind of feels useful. I think I might keep it. These are 3 little Disney tapes that came in some little school, like little supplies that I bought a while back. Let's see, does it work well? Yeah, it feels like it's okay. I don't need all of this though, so maybe I'll keep just this one that looks like it's been used. This one looks brand new. It's the same one, and then this one is cute with the little stripes, but I don't think I need it. Let me pull it out a little bit and look. Yeah, it's cute, but I don't really see myself using that very much, so I'm gonna let that go. We're doing pretty decent here right now. The fact that I've already got 15, 12, something like that in the box is not, I'm pleased with how that's going. I have these 2 like shiny, this is not washi tape, it's plastic obviously. Oh, I don't think I've ever used this silvery tape. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to let that go. This one I remember purchasing, and it is very cute. It's this BGM brand, and it's very cute little bubbles, and I'm going to keep it. I have 2 Peanuts tapes. I have used them some. These were purchased. I did buy these somewhere, and they're very cute. My dad loves peanuts. I mean, I like peanuts, but I don't know. Let's see. There's a little comic strip. Those are kind of unique. So I think I might, for at least for the moment, hang on to these. Might end up doing a second pass off camera, but for now, like, I'm trying to get through them decently quickly. This little stack is easy. I'm gonna let all these go. They're very cute little banners, and I like the idea of using these little banners on things. But the colors are just kind of blah. Like, they're kind of muted. And I've used them before. Like, I think at least a couple of them have been used. I know I've used this one a few times. I'm pretty sure I've used both of these. Anyway, I'm going to let those go because they're just not as bright as I would like. This one's also really cute, but I don't really see a need for it. So it's going in the go pile. Look at us. We're doing great. Music one. Aw. I have always been a musical person, and so music notes and things have always been kind of, I don't know, something that I've like been drawn to, but I can't tell you the last time I used this. It's cute. Someone else will enjoy it. So I mean, even if we stopped right here, y'all, I would be pleased. Okay, this is this one kind of getting old? It might be a little bit, but I love this tape in the fall. It is just like perfect, little fall colors, the green, orange, and yellow. And I have a couple of tapes that I have. This is one that like I have paired them together. This little hedgehog in the leaves tape from the Clever Clove. And so I like this one, so it stays. It's kind of like I don't really have a lot of fall things. Not that I'm trying to, not that I'm trying to keep like seasons or I don't know, but I'm gonna keep that. Okay, let's see. These three are from the Dollar Tree. So I don't know if y'all have ever tried a tape from the Dollar Tree, but they're kind of a weird texture. Like they're kind of thick. And then like somehow they're like paper, but also feel, I don't know, they're just kind of weird. But you know what? Those little dogs are real cute. I got the little llamas, also really cute. And the hedgehogs. So like, hey, I don't care where they're from. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them from the Dollar Tree, but they may not be the greatest like quality in some ways, but I think they're real cute, and the colors are so vibrant, because they're printed on like a thicker like paper and not like washi paper, So hey, these might stick around. Let's see. These are kind of just simple, like these little stars and little hearts. These are rose gold little hearts, and then my little red hearts. I should have done like a little kind of Valentine's category. I have used this, the little arrows before. Come on. Where did it come from? I don't remember. And that's very cute, but somebody else might get some enjoyment out of that one. So maybe I'm gonna let this one go, but I'm gonna keep these because they're just kind of simple and useful and cute. And some of these that I'm keeping, or some of these in general, might be getting old, and so like they need to be used, at least tried, and if they're not good, then thrown away or whatever. I really like this one with this little pattern. I don't remember specifically when I bought it, but I think I remember picking it out, or am I thinking about a different one that I have? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I like this one, so I'm going to keep it. That's great about this is like I can just say, I like it. I'm going to keep it, This one is cute. It has little drinks. But I think I've torn some off like to swatch. Oh, look, it's also got a honey pot, which is kind of funny to have all these drinks and then like a little pot of honey. But I'm not going to use that. Like what? I don't know what to use that for. These two little food ones, though, I bought from somewhere. This one I know matches some little stickers that I have, and it's very sweet. It's got a cute little bunny in a dress. I like her, and it's like a strawberry cake. So I like that. I'm going to keep it. This one has little fruits and little fruit like pastries. Also going to keep that. I don't have a lot of food tapes. Not that I, again, that's a weird thing to say, I guess. Not that I need them, but those are cute little ones to have. I really like this little sweet, like little emotions tape. I have used this in my journal actually a good bit. Um, and I'm gonna show you here. They're kind of in like a little rainbow sort of, which is I think is just sweet. And I like their little happy faces. So I'm gonna keep this one. I've used actually a lot of this roll. And again, like just putting a little bit at the bottom of my journal page, um, or when I was decorating my week's planner, which I really don't do anymore. I also remember buying this one and I do like it. It's got little dogs. And again, it's just a simple like add some cute little dogs to, whatever you're doing. My little dog is laying over here looking out the window at the rain. You like how I've been doing all this sort of around these containers? These are like up against my body over here. This little Scotch cat tape I think is so cute. Again, this is another one that I've had like for many years. I'm not even a cat. Okay, I say I'm not a cat person. Like I've never had a cat. I like other people's cats. I like to meet them, but I've always had dogs. I say that like I've had a lot, but I've only had the one I grew up with and now Rudy. But I really like this little cat tape. I think it's cute. It's the only one of the only like wide tapes that I have that's not these PET tapes that we'll get to. Um, but yeah, little kitty cat is gonna stay. I've used this one a bunch too. This one was a big chunky tape, and it's fun. I think it's fun because it's almost I treat it more like stickers. Like I tear them or cut them apart and use the little animals individually because they don't really go together. Like they don't really match. Um, it's almost like I think that probably they're from a bunch of different artists, maybe even, but they don't really match. Like these four, you can see kind of have the same design. There's random penguins, but then most of it's like woodland animals, but then there's also an elephant. So anyway, I have used this like cutting them apart and using them that way. Part of me is inclined to say, let me let somebody else enjoy them, but also I have enjoyed them. So I think they're going to stay. Especially since I don't immediately have like somebody in mind that's like, oh, I'm going to send these to so and so. So, okay, that stays. All right, I have books and this little roll of book tapes. I have one more book tape that I'll get to, but it's in one of these little containers. This one has like the cut edge, which is fun. Yeah, books. I don't know. I think I like it. I might put it aside and see if I want to just keep either this one or the other one. So we'll see. This one is cute. These little things of flowers, and sometimes too these I'll kind of tear them, in between them and just use one bouquet or one vase of flowers, kind of like stickers. Yeah, and I've enjoyed that. Like I had those with my journal for a long time and used them pretty regularly. Okay, I'm gonna scoot these out of my way and then finish up over here. This one is an interesting one. I've had this for many years. This is not a washi tape. It is a fabric tape. It may also be from the Dollar Tree actually. So like it's not stuck together. So it has to stay, in a container because you peel the paper off. But then this is fabric. And I have not used it in a long time, but I still think it's just so pretty. Like I want to use it. So I'm gonna hang on to this. Because here's what's obvious. Like I have room for these, like I'm not anyway, this is more just like seeing what I have, clear my brain. Sorry, I'm just tightening this up. Like know what I have and have a little bit less. All right, these are the Christmas ones. I don't think I need these little Santas. Merry Christmas to you. Nah, don't need that. Christmas stripies. Is this any good? I feel like it's kind of old. It's not even wanting to peel. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, see, this is doing that thing where it like doesn't want to peel well. But maybe I'll, if I'm giving them away for free, I'll let somebody else see if they can get it going. Yeah, okay, nope, I'm putting this in the trash. All right, this one is a little reindeer. Now that I'm looking at this, unfortunately, I think I bought these, like I paid for these thinking I'm going to use them. But it's been many years, and I don't think I've used them much at all. Because Christmas season, like, is just such a short time, Okay, let's check this one. This one feels, yeah, this red with the snow is cute. I might hang on to that. This one that says Merry Christmas is also red, and it feels good. It's kind of just simple, So maybe it'll stick around. I'm on the fence about this little reindeer tape. I'll keep it. Why not? And this one is green Christmas trees. I'm not like excited about that. I'm gonna let it go. I don't usually love like lime green for Christmas. I like green, like this green for Christmas, which actually I have kind of considered this one as a Christmas tape. I think it was stored with those Christmas ones. That's still a good one. I'm gonna hang on to that too. So there's kind of my little Christmas tapes. I do think that this little like sweatery reindeer one will be cute in my journal, so we'll see if I use it. Oh, and this is another Dollar Tree one. These are very cute little critters. So yeah, I'm hanging on to these. I'm gonna see if I can use them this Christmas and maybe use them with my gifts, use them in my journal, and see. And then maybe next year I'll let them go. We'll see. Okay, these two are kind of in the same category, sort of. As like individual stickers. So this one is individual like dots. I really thought I would use this a lot. And I did use it for something. There was something I used it for. But you know what? Why don't I share these and let somebody else see if they can enjoy them? Because I haven't. This is very cute. This is why I consider these in the same sort of category. Is that these are perforated. I know I'm not showing you well. Hold on. These are little like aren't they perforated? Am I wrong? Never mind. These are not perforated. But they're little blobs of like watercolor. Is that not a perforation? They're perforated. Okay, I thought so. It's just a very fine perforation that you can't see hardly. So I'm gonna see if I can put that back on there. I don't want to waste it. Yeah, so I like these little these little watercolor, blobs. That's useful to me. Let's see what's next. I can get these out of the way because this is easy. I have a collection of these PET tapes from Nettle and Twig, and I actually have duplicates of some of them because they were limited, and this is my favorite artist, basically. So some of these, this is from Nettle and Twig, and I love her art. I love her little forest animals. Sometimes she does little penguins and things, but most of her stuff is little forest animals, and I just adore them. This one is pre-cut, like cut stickers. So is this one is little pre-cut stickers, and then these three are just full tapes. And what I do with these is I will take one of these, and what I do is I unroll it all the way until I find the end. So I will have a full set of all the images, which I'm not going to do because it's actually like 6 feet or something. And then I go through and I find like sort of natural breaks, or sort of like I choose places to be sort of natural breaks. So like there's a little journal, and I'll get the little the pen with it, and then and I might cut it like here, before the little bird because he's facing that direction. So I'll cut it here, go around the leaves and cut these into pieces that are like, you know, 6 to 8 inches or so. And then I stack those up flat, which makes them easier to use, honestly. And then I store them flat. And then I'll take them, which this one's not a good example because so much of the image is like the full height. But with some of the little critter ones, little critter, that was one of my favorite little book series as a kid. Some of the ones with the little critters. Let me see if this one is a good example. So I'll take a little length of this for my journal, and I will, if it's this wide, I will cut it like sort of in a swoop. So I'll cut like around this tree maybe, and sort of around like, this is not a good example because of where this leaf is, but I might cut this like this way actually and cut. So I'd leave the little mouse with this guy, but kind of cut it. And then this would fit nicely like in the top corner and put this one in the bottom corner, and you kind of have a little shaped cut. Does that make sense? I could show you an example, but my journal is not in here. But anyway, I usually do not take these PET tapes and cut them into like tiny individual stickers. But cutting them that way kind of makes them easy to use, but it packs a punch. So these all stay. I love them. They're kind of like on the scale of washi tape. They're kind of expensive to get because they come from the UK, and shipping was mostly expensive. So it was always like, well, I might as well get two so I can, just really enjoy them, have them enjoy them. So those all stay. I'm kind of pushing them in the corner. These are going to be kind of hard, I'm feeling. Some of them are. Because I can see that so many of these are ones that I like picked out for myself, and like paid full price for them, possibly. Ooh, that was lovely. I'm going to start with this one. These black one with these roses. Maybe this one's going to be a little bit easier. I like my blue mountains. Even though they're not quite the Smoky Mountains, they remind me of them because they're blue. I don't like this floral. This is not me. It's like red, green, some pink. I'm not keeping that. I'll let that go. A couple of these, like in my mind, I'm thinking like I have thought for a long time that could go away, but I just wasn't purging, and so they just kept going back in here. I bought this one not actually that many years ago, just a couple of years ago, maybe. I just thought these little oranges were precious. It came from like Jet Pens or Yoseka or something like that. Aren't they cute? So I got rid of those other fruits, but I'm keeping these little orange guys. These little strawberries. This one's kind of like the neutral strawberries. This one is very old. I've had it for a long, long time. I think I'm gonna hang on to it. Let's see what else is in here. I have this little strawberry one. It says strawberry. Strawberry, strawberry. That's cute, but like, I really love these little guys with the faces. And I'm gonna let this one go. So I'm not that, like, strawberries are my favorite kind of thing, but I'm gonna keep these and let that one go. This one fit right here. And I know it's excessive to have 3 of these, but that's okay. This is a cute, okay, I'm gonna put this one in there because it kind of goes with those. All right, these 3 are a set that came from Katie Daisy, whose art I really like. And let's see if they're good. I don't think they're that many years old, maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, that feels okay. It's a really pretty watercolor-y. I don't know that it's actually watercolor, but like, anyway, vibrant floral. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. I like those. And then these are pretty little spring ones too. These 3 came in a little set. And I'm going to keep those florals. Those are pretty florals. Got rid of some other florals, didn't we? So, okay. So this is staying. They're sort of categorized. This one is all like sort of just patterns, you know? Like geometric. That's what I was looking for. Patterns. I'm gonna let this go. It's again, I don't think it's Dollar Tree. I don't know where it's from, but it's like that super papery thick tape. It's fine. I've used it some, but I don't need it. I'm gonna let it go. It's kind of I mean, I like Lisa Frank, but it's kind of Lisa Franky for I don't know. I just don't think I would use it much. I like this gold dot pattern. The pink stripes. This is all. There's not much left on this. Don't actually know where this one came from. I feel like these geometric ones are just so easy to use. This is an easy one I think can go. I do like it. This is another one of those Scotch ones that's like a million years old. I like it, but I think I'm gonna let somebody else enjoy it. And this one is also an old Scotch one. This one's more washy like than some of the others. It's kind of translucent. I really like these little dots, so I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna try to make these fit in here. Maybe. As I say that, I'm like, I don't know if they will, but I like this little grid. I think it's the only grid one that I have. This little purple is cute. This is not a color that I feel like I'm gonna reach for a lot. This like corally red. I feel like I can let this one go. Yeah, I don't need to pull that up. You don't need to do that. This one, I don't know. Why do I like this so much? This yellow is so like random. Wow, okay, it's so orange on there, but look on the white, it's like yellow. So maybe, Okay, let's just see. This is cute, little stripes. Let's see. I like those stripes. That feels fun. Okay. This little blue and white. Oh yeah, this is so pretty because it's super translucent, so you get this really like pale blue design. And then I like this pink. I'm sorry if it annoys anybody that I smack a little bit sometimes. I really don't do it on purpose. I like this pink, but is it me? I don't know. I might just let somebody else enjoy this. I like it. I don't dislike it, but I think somebody else might enjoy that more. Like, I'm not going to reach for that over some other things. You know what? Okay, wait. I know that these came in a pack, and I think I had some others with them. Anyway, these I think too are some of my like oldest ever washi tapes. This green and blue. And you know what? They're just good little basics too. These are probably not all gonna fit in this drawer, but you know what? It's okay. I like those. I like this pink. That's another MT one that's not super old. I like this. This one's another that's kind of thicker, but I do just really like this little gold accent. It's kind of simple and pretty. Here's another red stripe. Did I keep a red stripe? Did I get rid of a red stripe? It's actually a little more like pinkish red. I think I like that, but I think I might put it with the Christmas ones, which I am going to keep with the other washi tapes, so I will be able to see it. This is a long video, guys. I know I've used this a little bit, and I do like it, but I think I can pass it along. Okay, black and white stripes. It's very plain, but you know, it's one that I think could be fun and useful. So I'm gonna take a second and like reorganize this a little bit and be right back. Okay, I've got these in some kind of rough categories. This is all sort of geometric patterns and solids. This one is like little animals and characters, you know, kind of, I don't know, they all have faces that go together. This one's Christmas, and I moved these two gold ones in here just because, you know, I'll know that I have them. In fact, I'm gonna move them to like the front so that I'll see them in the front of the drawer and remember if I need them for like not Christmas. Then this is a little sort of a hodgepodge, but they're kind of, yeah, a little hodgepodge of sort of random, but you know, in my mind they kind of go together. And then this is like nature, fruit, flowers, mountains. So nature, not animals. If your nature includes faces on your strawberries and your oranges. So those are pretty good to go. All right, so now I'm left with these two, which I don't think are going to be super easy. I don't know that I'm going to get rid of a lot because, again, these are ones that I like picked out, ordered specifically, you know, for myself from some artists that I like. Okay, a couple of them are not, but all right, let's start right here. I have a few. These are the Hubman Chub Girl tapes. I think these are also, and oh, here's one. I don't love these because they're that like thicker, kind of sparkly stuff. So like I'm not going to use it in my journal because they're so thick. It's so cute though. Look at those little ducks. But what can I use this for? I don't even know. And that's the same with this this Winnie the Pooh one. It's adorable, but it's that thick stuff. I don't know. Those I'm on the bubble about. But I'll keep for sure these little paper ones that are also the ducks and Winnie the Pooh. And they have some little gold foil on them. So those will stay. These two are also, oh yeah, I showed you these. I like these little bear ones. I'll keep those. This one came out of like a freebie box from Pen Club. It's really cute, but I think I can let someone else enjoy it. This is the Garumpa's Kindergarten from Hobonichi 2 years ago, I think. And it's really cute little characters. Let's see. The little Garumpa elephant story. I like that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep most of these. I'm being honest. Oh, this is a Christmas one. It did come from, who is this artist? Oh, she was called A Little Idiot, I think. And these, I believe this one, yeah, alittleidiot.com. I think she was changing her name though, but I think these also are hers. But I just love them. They're so cute. This little Christmas one is adorable. It's like a little house, you know, with the little toys. Yeah, oh, there's a little Christmas tree. Anyway, that is going to go with the Christmas one, so that gets one out of here. And there might be another Christmas one. But I love these. You can see I bought two of these because this one's just precious with all these little, like, little icons. Aren't they so cute? Oh my goodness, I love it. So, yeah, I bought two of these. And keeping both. Then these, let's see, all four of these came from another artist who I like. They were her little ice cream collection. Oh man, I need to remember her name. But just cute little dog characters and little ice creams. And I love these. I ordered these because I loved them. So those are staying as well. And then the little peaches that came with it. Also in here, I had this one from, I'm going to put the artist on the screen because I can't remember right now, but I've got several things from her from Etsy, and I love this little like quilted one with the little bear. Look at him with the little magnifying glass, or he's behind a bubble. But yeah, it's cute, and it's fun because it's vertical, which is kind of different. It's obviously not wanting to stick very well though. I have a couple of Sanrio ones. I don't even know where these came from. This is such like a little known Sanrio character that I just discovered a couple years ago. She's called Wish Me Mel, and apparently she's more popular in like some Asian countries. But she's the cutest little rabbit. And yeah, I think there's her name. I think these maybe came from Stationery Pal, something like that. I think I've only ordered from them one time, maybe twice, but Pachaco also is one of my favorites. So anyway, I like those. Those are staying. The problem with character ones is they're a little harder to like mix and match together. This one matches the I have an Opus 88 pen with this little pattern on it, and it's kind of like one of my other little fall themed tapes. So I have that stripey one I showed you and the fox, and I kind of put these together in a collection one year and like had them at the ready in the fall. So I need to do that again. I have the little hedgehog. So all of these, I think, yes, all of these are from the Clever Clove. She is no longer in business at this time. She hopes to come back. Actually, she's selling cross stitch patterns, but not her stationery stuff anymore. But I have like lots of little notepads and post-it notes like from her. I just loved the Clever Clove. And pretty much every time that I saw her drop a collection, I was getting a few little pieces. So anyway, fall tapes, very cute with the characters. Put all those together. Here's a couple more reading themed ones. Let's see. Reading. Let's see. This one is reading. It's like a little homebody slippers and your tote bag and your books and your pillows and cinnamon roll. Comfy chair. I love these little, this one it says Knitflix because the little cat is knitting, so it's not reading, sorry. But there are books. And then I have this little book one. I love this one. Do I want both? I think I might share this other one with somebody else because I do like this one better. This one, like, there's nothing wrong with this, but you can't use all the stuff, And then I like this one too with all the little book club, all the little characters reading. So those, yeah, all these are going to stay. I'm just showing them to you right now. Here's a little hedgehog. What's her name? Henrietta in the strawberries, which I think is precious. And here's another strawberry one with Henrietta and the little raccoon. I cannot remember the other characters' little names, but like that one. Here's a peach one with the little dog reading a book. Again, don't remember names, but here's another one of the little cozy ones, all wrapped up, blanket burrito. I like that. The little rainy day tape. The little duckling in the puddle was so cute. And then everybody in their raincoats. There's like a summer one. Everybody's outside reading, laying in a hammock, eating a picnic. Super adorable. Another like summertime one. I think, I was going to say, I think there's a little frog. And then this one maybe can go in the Christmas ones, except because it is Christmassy. But I don't know, will I forget it more in there or in here? I guess I need to put it with the Christmas ones because that would be the time that I would use it. So I'm going to put it in that container. This one is just the little faces of the little characters. And then this one also was hers, I believe, even though I don't think it has characters on it, which is fine. This little honey one. It's kind of, I don't really have anything else quite like it. So these stay. Let me get them organized real quick and I will come right back. Oh, I missed one. This one has like the town, the little town. There's the bakery, the yarn shop, the book shop. I think it's called Bramble something. Anyway, the little town. It's very cute. So All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. I know you can't see everything, and it's still like all 10 of them still have tape in them, but they're not as stuffed full. There, I'm gonna put them away. Here's some of the little characters. Here's some of the leftover Clever Clove, and then those Hubman Chup Girl ones. I'm just gonna keep those. Oh, and these little fall ones I put all together here. All the little, like I said, Clever Clove together. The PET, the Nettle and Twig ones. Here's all the spares. These are the two that are more springy, and so I'm gonna put them away, and I'm gonna keep out the 3 that I use regularly. Christmas, geometric, like I said, florals and fruit, other kinds of animals and characters, and kind of a random box. So that's room for everything. It's got a little room to breathe, and I'll show you what I'm letting go of. Let me just go ahead and put these away real quick. Okay, that's everything put away, except for, oh, I forgot these. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with those. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Here's what I'm letting go of. Pretty substantial amount. I'm gonna say this is what, 30, 35, maybe a little more. I'm not really sure. I'm not counting right now. That's good. I'm happy with that. I also have, these are not really washi tapes. These are these like sticky note tapes that you just tear off. Those are cute. Those will stay. And then I have this whole little system, this little bobbin Kokuyo system, where you like wind your washi tape onto a little bobbin. It's literally like a little sewing bobbin. And then you can put it in here and like tear it off. And I used some of these for a little while, but I haven't used them for a good long while. So am I keeping them? I don't know. I also have these 2 washi tape cutters that you like put it around there, and then you pull it up and it's got a little teary spot. All this is made by Kokuyo, I think. Yes. All the different washi cutters are made by Kokuyo. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hang on to these for sure. This little system, I don't know. I mean, it's useful. I just need to find where I'm gonna store it, but otherwise, all right, thanks for hanging out with me. This video is at 1 hour and 4 minutes right now, so I'm going to cut that down a little bit, but it's going to be a long one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Obviously, I'm not putting another category in here because that would not be good. And truthfully, just like I did going into my inks, like I imagined that I was going to just get rid of almost everything, and I was just going to have like 5 washi tapes that were my favorite, and I'm going to just use those, and that's not how it went, but I'm still satisfied with, knowing what I have, seeing what I use, and maybe in a year or so, if I haven't used anything at all, I'll reassess. Maybe not on camera, but maybe on camera, and pass more along. But all right, thank you again for hanging out with me, and I will talk to y'all really soon. Okay, bye.